Hi guys, my name is Desiree at All Barn today. So today we have vet day and farrier and feed delivery. So we have Spade. He was one of our new ones last week, so we had to skip him because he's sick, but now he's feeling a lot better, so we're gonna do his lateral and DP today.
Good morning, I'm Dr. Lucas. I know I'm dressed for the snow, but I am a fair weather cowgirl here at All Seated in a Barn. We are just doing some more intakes. I think I've shared with you before, we do a very rigorous process. We make sure they're not contagious first, and then we go through a full screening process, doing a complete lameness and physical exam on them. If we find anything that's concerning, we do radiograph, ultrasound them, any diagnostics we need to, and then get them started on a good pathway, whether that's joint injections, what other corrective shoeing, therapy, rehab, a lot of things we have to help them out. The priority is going through the pen. Anything that looks like it's sick or depressed, those are going to get put in quarantine and checked out right away. Anything that's got a limp, those are going to be checked out lameness-wise right away. It depends on if their body condition is really low. That's one of the things we'll evaluate is their nutrition. Obviously, we don't know what they're coming from, but they get great nutrition when we bring them here. Tali is very good about slowly doing that process. We don't want to do it too fast because we can cause more problems. Other thing is we get them dewormed, and then we make sure there's no transport stress, making sure they're treated with antibiotics prophylactically, making sure they're healthy enough for that, and then we can go from there.
Hello, my name is Lane Sells. We are out here all seated at a barn on this fine Tuesday morning. Come on, let's go over here. We've got Walker Reynolds JWG Horseshoeing Services, one of the best shoers in Kern County. And today is his anniversary. Great, loving father, loves his wife, an even better horseshoer. So thank you guys for coming along. It's been a great morning. We trimmed a draft, shot a draft. How many tubes of Equithane? 4 tubes of Equithane. We basically saved its life. We did. And Walker's gonna save this one's life because he's a great horseshoer. I'm actually the one that got Walker started shoeing horses 11 years ago. Worst thing I ever did, because he's just the best now. He is really good. He's one of the best. We love him to death. I knew it when Talia had 1 horse, and me and Walker. She had 3 horses. We were in a backyard from All Seated, and Walker trimmed them. I knew Talia before this even was a thing. She had 3 horses. Walker trimmed them. I went and helped them trim them. And I remember telling Walker, who'd have thought that one client would turn into like one of the biggest rescues going. Support Walker. He's an outstanding horseshoer.
Good morning, everybody. It's Maddie from All Seated in the Barn, and today we're gonna have a special day for Mr. Ziggy. It was his birthday yesterday, and he turned 3 years old. So I made him a special cake. We got some carrot candles for him. Right now, we're gonna get him all prettied up and maybe get a birthday hat in him, and then all of us are gonna group up and then sing him happy birthday. Ziggy is special because we saved his mom, and we didn't know she was pregnant, and so he would not be here today without us. So after he was born, we just loved him so much, and unfortunately Mom had bigger issues going on. She had cancer in her lungs, and we had to put her down, unfortunately, because there's nothing to help that. So we've always taken him in as our own, and we want to make everything special for him because he doesn't have his mama anymore. We're the right crew to do it, I guess. So here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ziggy. Happy birthday to you.
They started it before they even did.
3 years old. Happy birthday!
Hi, my name is Polly Del Tore. So I'm in IWK now. I used to be in LSP. And the difference in LSP and IWK is more a walking program, so we walk more and we volunteer more. We out every day, whether cloudy or hot, we just outside. We walk, we volunteer like at the homeless shelter, the mission. We volunteer different places. Another difference is at the barn, we usually, in LSP, we would groom or do whatever we wanted. But here we clean and we sweep and we pick up horse poop. The difference is walk instead of doing whatever we want. LSP, if we didn't feel like walking, we didn't have to. And IWK is about more walk experience and more improving ourselves.
Good morning. My name is Terry, and I'm a volunteer out here at All Seated in the Barn, probably over 5 years now. Today, Murphy has an adoption appointment shortly, so I'm getting ready to groom him and make him all pretty, pick his feet out so that they can walk him and interact with him, just see if he's a fit for them. So we're gonna make him handsome.
This Sunday, we got a surprise baby donkey today. He's been born with us for about 4 days. He doesn't have a name. He was born on Sunday morning, so we've been making sure the baby donkey is now drinking the mom's milk, and the mom is really good. Her name is Gemma. The baby donkey will come up to you. Most baby donkeys, when we get them, we don't know who they really are. We want to wait. He has a little funky. He does his zoomies. He has beautiful, gorgeous eyes. So he's just over there just to be with mom, and then we'll start moving them into donkey pen once he's like 3 or 4 months, so he can be surrounded with other donkeys.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Round Pen Discussions. Minus the round pen today, okay? With Tiffany and Arizona. Today's topic of conversation is very important. It's what to do when your horse won't lead. And so while I'm standing here talking, I'm actually gonna let her graze because I'm not gonna keep fighting her with wanting to put her head down, but me wanting to keep it up. For me, I don't really need her head up right now, so I'm gonna let her graze while I discuss what our topic is today. So when your horse won't lead, typically what we see is we create a lot of energy behind them. We might throw our hands up, we might use the end of the lead and kind of get behind them and create some energy with our lead rope. We might even back them up, and we might even get into a tug of war and try and pull them forward, which, trust me, never works. So here's a tool that you can use if your horse won't lead. So I'm gonna wait for Arizona to pop up her head from the grass. Why did I wait for that moment? Because if I didn't wait for that moment, I would have had to yank her head up and already create a tug of war mentality with her when I could have just simply waited for Arizona to lift up her head. So now I'm gonna ask her to walk forward. Good. And so I clucked and she moved forward, so I released the pressure. Now, Miss Arizona planted her feet and she doesn't want to move, right? So what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna pull her forward. I'm not gonna get behind her with the lead rope. All I'm going to do is tip her shoulders off balance. So that just looks like taking a step over to my left, which forces forward movement. Now I'm gonna ask her to stop again. Oh. And let's say Arizona wasn't going forward again, and I want to go right. Well, I'm gonna come and tip her shoulders over to the right. That way it forces her to walk off. What does this help? This helps the horse create trust and foundation in you, their leader. If I were to always create big energy behind her to send her forward just for a simple ask of a walk on the lead, that's too much energy. Instead, we can create a soft relationship with one another by just asking her to follow you. So if your horse won't move, consider tipping their shoulders to the left or to the right. And you know what? Your horse might stop 10 times before you get to your destination. Your horse and you will have a better experience when you use softer tools to get to your goal. The next time your horse won't walk forward, think about tipping the shoulders, and you might need to do it 1 time, 5 times, or 10 times. But stay consistent and your horse will learn a lot faster when we create big pressure and big energy behind them.
All right, Fletcher Daly back with All Seated in a Barn. Today we're working on finally grooming the arena. We're having some issues getting water on the ground, but after the last week we got a ton of rain, so we're finally getting to groom it for our trainer. It's important to groom it because if not, it just gets real hard, and then before you know it, they're riding the horses and it just feels like concrete. We built our newest addition is a gazebo. We bought a pre-built gazebo that we just had to piece together. This is a horse rescue. It's a working barn, but it's also a venue. So that's actually our groomsmen suite, and having that gazebo on these hot sunny days will give the groomsmen an area to hang out and have plenty of shade. Come on, Gerard, calm down. Gerard's one of the 3 that I'm bringing back today that's been working with us down the road at my place. We've had him in the program for, I guess now close to 2 months. 5-year-old quarter horse. He's a lot of fun to ride, but we're gonna swap him out and take some videos on another horse. Come on, Pard. We brought back Gerard, we brought back Dustin, we brought back Blaze. We have some videos of them on my Instagram that we share with All Seated in a Barn. I'm not a horse whisperer, and you're not a human talker. Now I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna get Hugo, and he'll come down to my place for some new exposure, further assessment,
and some videos. Come on, love bug, let's go. We'll get this big Oreo cookie down at my place, saddle him up. He's supposed to be really good, so I'm excited to video him for Talia and find him a good home. For Hugo, we're gonna take him down to my place, just down the road about a mile. We'll see how he acts around cows and some mud puddles and tractors and trailers coming around the orchard. We have our rope and dummy. We try to find what buttons are gonna cause him to react so we can be sure that the adopting family knows. But we'll send him out on trail, we'll get him in the arena, we'll get him behind the rope and dummy, we'll get him on live cows, and we'll get him in traffic, and we'll get him in mud puddles, and so on and so forth. Yeah, we try to assess the horses in a multitude of situations and scenarios. I mean, granted, we're not gonna be 100% because there's always gonna be something out of our control and out of our immediate ability to assess the locations. There's gonna be something somewhere along the line that's gonna cause any horse to get a little nervous. So we try to put them through the ringer as much as we can with what we have accessible at our fingertips. I'm taking this horse to assess him to determine where he will fit, whether he's going to be a 5-star, 4-star, 3-star. I'm under the impression he's pretty doggone gentle and easygoing. So my initial idea is 4-star. We like 5 stars that anyone or youth, retirees can ride. We'll put him through the assessment program and be sure we know what we know. Come on, partner.
The best way to support us is always through donations, whether that be product that we need or monetary. And you can do that by joining our Patreon, going to the website, or visiting any of our social media platforms for links on the best ways to help us.